Magandang umaga mga batang mandunong! Welcome sa Project SOAR, series of online academic reviews of Mathematics CLAID Learning Modules, Quarter 2, Week 7. At ako po ang inyong host, si Teacher LD Babylon H. Carloy ng ERIS. Alam ko excited na ang lahat na matuto. Kaya hindi ko na patatagalin pa, ipapakilala ko na ang ating susunod na speaker. Siya ay graduate ng Far Eastern University, Manila noong 2016 ng Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. Siya rin ay kung saan siya ay academic scholar ng 2 taon. Sa kasalukuyan, siya ay Teacher 1 sa ERIS at 3 taon na siyang nagtuturo sa public school. Batang Mandunong, halina at samahan si Miss Maria Angelica T. San Antonio ng ERIS upang mag-advance lesson sa Grade 7 Mathematics para sa Quarter 2, Week 7 CLAID Learning Modules. Ang kanyang topic ay Special Products. Math-sayang Math-aral, tayo nang matuto!
Thank you so much for introducing me, Mrs. LD Carloy. Magandang araw mga batang mandunong. Ako si Maria Angelica T. San Antonio ng Eulogio Rodriguez Integrated School ang magre-review sa inyo sa mga aralin sa ikapitong linggo sa Mathematics Quarter 2. Tara, samahan niyo na akong matuto. Ang Week 7 module natin ay binubuo ng 2 parte na dapat nating pag-aralan. Ang unang part, the learner uses models and algebraic methods to find the following: product of two binomials, product of the sum and difference of two terms, square of a binomial, cube of a binomial, and product of a binomial and a trinomial. At ang pangalawang part naman, the learner solves problems involving algebraic expressions. Ito naman ang mga objectives para sa module na ito. The learner should be able to find the product of two binomials, product of the sum and difference of two terms, square of a binomial, cube of a binomial, and product of a binomial and a trinomial. Bago tayo magtungo sa ating main lesson, magkaroon muna tayo ng konting review. Number 1, 5x squared times 3x raised to the 6th power. Ang ating operation ay multiplication, kaya ang gagawin natin, we're going to multiply the base. So, ang base natin ay 5 at 3. So, 5 times 3 is equal to 15. Next, yung variable naman. Ang variable natin ay parehas x. So, we're going to apply the loss of exponent. Since ang operation natin ay multiplication, sa loss of exponent, pag multiplication, ang operation at ang variable ay magkaparehas, we're going to add the exponent. So, x squared times x raised to the 6th power is equal to x raised to 2 plus 6 is equal to x raised to the 8th power. And then, we're going to simplify them. Pagsasamahin lang natin yung obtained answer natin. So, 5x squared times 3x raised to the 6th power is equal to 15x raised to the 8th power. So, for number 2, 6x squared times negative 4y quantity cube. We're going to simplify first the one with outside exponent. Ang merong outside exponent sa problem na ito ay yung negative 4y quantity cube. We're going to apply the power rule to simplify this term. Sa power rule, we're going to distribute the exponent doon sa numerical and literal coefficient na nasa loob ng parentheses. So that is negative 4 quantity cube y quantity cube. So to simplify that is negative 4 times negative 4, that is positive 16, times negative 4, that is negative 64, and then y cube, that is y cube. And then pagsasamahin lang natin, negative 64 y cube. Next, we're going to multiply the two terms. So yung first term natin kanina, yung 6x squared, i-multiply natin sa answer natin. So that is 6x squared times negative 64y cube. I-multiply muna natin yung numerical coefficient. So 6 times negative 64, that is negative 384. And then yung variable naman, x squared times y cube, that is x squared y cube. So our final answer is negative 384 x squared y cube. Number 3, 3x y squared times 6x cube y plus 4xy. In this problem, merong dalawang terms sa loob ng parenthesis. We're going to distribute the outside term. So 3x y squared times 6x cube y plus 3x y squared times 4xy. We will simplify the first term. So 3x y squared times 6x cube y. We're going to multiply the numerical coefficients. Ang numerical coefficients dito ay 3 at 6. So 3 times 6 is equal to 18. We're going to apply the laws of exponents. Since ang operation natin ay multiplication, we're going to add the exponents. So x y squared times x cubed y is equal to x raised to 1 plus 3 y raised to 2 plus 1. So the answer is x raised to 4 y cubed. We're going to combine the obtained answers for the first term. So that is 18x raised to 4 y cubed. For the second term naman, we're going to simplify 3x y squared times 4xy. We're going to multiply the numerical coefficients. Ang numerical coefficients dito ay 3 at 4. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Ia-apply ulit natin ang laws of exponent. Again, ang operation natin ay multiplication, kaya ia-add natin ang exponent. So, x y squared times xy is equal to x raised to 1 plus 1 y raised to 2 plus 1. So, that is x squared y cubed. We're going to combine the obtained answers for the second term. So that is 12x squared y cubed. So our final answer is 18x raised to the 4th power y cubed plus 12x squared y cubed. Number 4, 2k raised to the 4th power times 3k squared minus 2k plus 7. Yung problem na to, halos parehas lang siya nung previous problem. Ang pinagkaiba lang nila, ito ay 3 terms at yung previous problem naman ay 2 terms. So, we're going to distribute first the outside term. That is 2k raised to the 4th power times 3k squared plus 2k raised to the 4th power times negative 2k plus 2k raised to the 4th power times 7. We're going to simplify the first term. Ito yon. So, 2k raised to the 4th power times 3k squared. We will multiply the numerical coefficients. Ang numerical coefficient dito ay 2 at 3. So, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Next, para naman sa mga variable, ia-apply natin ang laws of exponents. Sa loss of exponents, pag multiplication ang operation, i-add natin ang mga exponents. So, k raised to the 4th power times k raised to 2 is equal to k raised to 4 plus 2. So, 4 plus 2, that is 6. The answer is k raised to the 6th power. Next, i-combine natin yung mga nakuha nating answer. That is for the first term. So, 6k raised to the 6th power. Next, for the second term naman, we will simplify 2k raised to the 4th power times negative 2k. Again, i-multiply natin yung numerical coefficients. Ang numerical coefficient sa term na ito ay 2 at negative 2. So, 2 times negative 2 is equal to negative 4. And then we're going to apply again the loss of exponents. Again, sa loss of exponents, pag ang operation ay multiplication, we're going to add the exponents. So, k raised to 4 times k raised to 4 plus 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, so k raised to 5. And then combine the obtained answers for the second term, that is negative 4k raised to the 5th power. Next, for the third term naman, we will simplify 2k raised to 4 times 7. So, i-multiply muna natin yung numerical coefficients. 2 times 7, that is 14. And then copy yung k raised to 4, that is 14, k raised to 4. And then we will combine all the obtained answers to get the final answer. So, that is 6k raised to 6 minus 4k raised to 5 plus 14k raised to 4. So, ito na yung final answer. Number 5, quantity x squared plus 5 times quantity x minus 1. In this problem, we will use the FOIL method. F means first terms. So, ang first terms natin ay x squared times x. So, x squared times x, i-apply natin ang loss of exponents. Sa loss of exponents, pag ang operation natin ay multiplication, we're going to add the exponents. So, that is x raised to 2 plus 1 is equal to x cubed. For the outer terms naman, x squared times negative 1. That is equal to negative x squared. For the inner terms, 5 times x, that is equal to 5x. For the last terms, 5 times negative 1, that is negative 5. And then we're going to combine the answers, then check if there are similar terms. So when we combine it, that is x cubed minus x squared plus 5x minus 5. And then since there are no similar terms, that is already the final answer. Since tapos na tayo mag-review, let's now go to the main lesson. In this lesson, it is very important that you become familiar with the forms and combinations to be able to get a product easily. These are what you call special products. Product of two binomials. Let us now have the first example for the product of two binomials. Find the product of quantity x plus 3 times quantity x minus 2. In this problem, we will use the FOIL method. F means first terms, O means outer terms, I means inner terms, and L means last terms. So, ang first term natin ay x and x. So, multiply x times x, that is x squared. And then, outer terms, x times negative 2, that is negative 2x. For the inner terms naman, 3 times x, that is 3x. And then for the last terms, 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6. And then, check natin kung meron bang magkaparehas na terms. Since outer and inner terms have the same terms, we're going to simplify them. So, negative 2x plus 3x, that is equal to x. So, our final answer is equal to x squared plus x minus 6. Let us now have the second example for the product of two binomials. Find the product of quantity a minus 5 times quantity 2a minus 1. Gagamitin ulit natin dito yung FOIL method. So, i-multiply natin first terms a times 2a, that is 2a squared, and then outer terms a times negative 1, that is negative a, and then inner terms naman negative 5 times 2a, that is negative 10a, and then for the last terms negative 5 times negative 1, that is equal to positive 5. And then, check natin dito yung mga obtained answers natin kung meron bang similar terms. Since similar terms, yung outer terms and inner terms, we're going to add them. So, negative a plus negative 10a, that is equal to negative 11a. So, the answer is equal to 2a squared minus 11a plus 5a. Let us now have the product of the sum and difference of two terms. Product of the sum and difference of two terms. The expressions quantity x plus y and quantity x minus y are binomials with the same terms but with different operations. We call the product of quantity x plus y, quantity x minus y as a product of the sum and difference of two terms. Pwede nating makuha yung product ng mga binomials na ito gamit ang FOIL method. For example, f means first term, so x times x, that is x squared. O means outer term, so that is x times negative y, that is negative xy. I means inner terms, x times y, that is equal to xy. And then last terms, y times negative y, that is negative y squared. And then check natin kung meron bang similar terms. So, yung O and I ay similar. We're going to simplify them. So, negative xy plus xy is equal to 0. So, our final answer is x squared minus y squared. Or simply, square the first term minus square the last term, or in symbols, quantity x plus y times quantity x minus y is equal to x squared minus y squared. Let us now have the first example for the product of the sum and difference of two terms. Find the product of quantity n plus 9 times quantity n minus 9. Sa problem na to, hindi na tayo gagamit ng FOIL method. Ang gagawin na lang natin, square of the first term minus square of the last term. So, n squared minus 9 squared, that is n squared minus 81. So, the final answer is n squared minus 81. Let us now have the second example. Find the product of quantity 2y minus 3 times quantity 2y plus 3. Hindi na tayo rito gagamit ng FOIL method since they have the same terms at ang pinagkaiba lang naman nila ay yung operation. we're just going to square the first term minus square of the second term. So, quantity 2y squared minus quantity 3 squared, that is 2 times 2, 4, and then y squared, that is 4y squared, minus 3 times 3, that is 9. So our final answer is 4y squared minus 9. Let us now have the square of a binomial. Pwede nating isolve ang square of a binomial gamit ang FOIL method, pero kailangan muna nating i-expand yung binomial. For example, quantity x minus y squared. Pag in-expand natin yan, magiging x minus y times x minus y. Ngayon, pwede na nating gamitin yung FOIL method. F means first terms. So, x times x, that is x squared. Next naman, yung outer terms, x times negative y, that is negative xy. For the inner terms, negative y times x, that is negative xy. And then for the last terms, negative y times negative y, that is y squared. And then check natin kung magkaparehas ba yung outer terms and inner terms natin. Since they have the same terms, we're going to simplify them. So negative xy plus negative xy, that is 2 negative 2xy. So the final answer is x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Or simply, square the first term twice the product of the first and the second term, then square the last term. In symbols, quantity x minus y squared is equal to x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. And quantity x plus y squared is equal to x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. First example for the square of a binomial. Find the product of quantity a plus 3 squared. So, ang gagawin natin dito, square natin muna yung first term, and then plus twice the product of the first term and the second term plus the square of the second term. So, a squared, that is equal to a squared, and then 2 times 3, that is equal to 6, and then times a, that is 6a, plus 3 times 3, that is equal to 9. So, quantity a plus 3 squared is equal to a squared plus 6a plus 9. Second example for the square of a binomial. Simplify quantity 4x minus 5 squared. Ang gagawin natin dito, is-square muna natin yung first term, and then twice the product of the first and the second term plus the square of the second term. So, quantity 4x squared, that is 16x squared, minus, that is from 2 times 4, that is 8, times negative 5, that is negative 40, times x, so that is negative 40x, plus quantity negative 5 squared, that is positive 25. So the final answer is equal to 16x squared minus 40x plus 25. Cube of a binomial. To cube a binomial means to multiply that binomial by itself 3 times. For example, quantity x minus y cubed is equal to x minus y times x minus y times x minus y. What will now be the product of this expression? So, after squaring the binomial, we obtained quantity x minus y times quantity x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. And then we're going to apply the distributive property x times x squared minus 2xy plus y squared minus y quantity x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. And then we're going to apply again the distributive property, that is x times x squared x cubed, x times negative 2xy, that is negative 2x squared y, x times y squared, that is positive xy squared, and then for the y naman, negative y times x squared, that is negative x squared y, plus negative y times negative 2xy, that is positive 2xy squared, times negative y plus negative y squared, that is negative y cubed. And then we will combine the similar terms. After combining it, our final answer is x cubed minus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared minus y cubed. Or we can simply cube the first term, slice the product of the square of the first term and the second term, slice the product of the first term and the square of the second term, and cube of the second term. Or in symbols, quantity x minus y cubed is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared y plus 3x y squared minus y cubed. And quantity x plus y cubed is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. The first example for a cube of a binomial. Multiply quantity x minus 3 cubed. So, quantity x minus 3 cubed is equal to x cubed plus 3 times x squared times negative 3 plus 3x times quantity negative 3 squared plus quantity negative 3 cubed. Simplify. X cubed plus 3x squared times negative 3 plus 3 times x, that is 3x, and then quantity negative 3 squared, that is positive 9, so 3x times 9 plus quantity negative 3 cubed, that is negative 27. And then simplify ulit. X cubed minus 9x squared plus 27x minus 27 is our final answer. Second example for a cube of a binomial. Find the product of quantity 2x minus 4y cubed. So that is quantity 2x cubed plus 3 times the quantity of 2x squared times negative 4y plus 3 times 2x times the quantity of negative 4y squared plus quantity of negative 4y cubed. And then, simplify natin yung merong mga parentheses at exponent. So, ang quantity 2x cubed ay magiging 8x cubed. Yung quantity 2x squared ay magiging 4x squared. Yung quantity negative 4y squared ay magiging 16y squared. At yung quantity negative 4y cubed naman ay magiging negative 64y cubed. And then, simplify. Imu-multiply naman natin ngayon yung merong mga parentheses. So, 8x cubed plus negative 48x squared y plus 96xy squared plus negative 64y cubed. So, quantity 2x minus 4y cubed is equal to 8x cubed minus 48x squared y plus 96xy squared minus 64y cubed. Let us now have the product of a binomial and a trinomial. Another special product is formed from a binomial and a trinomial. It is important to note that the terms of the binomial factor are related to the terms of the trinomial factor. Some examples of this form are the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of x squared plus 3x plus 9 and the quantity of 4x plus b times the quantity of 16a squared minus 4ab plus b squared. By observation, we can see that the first term of the trinomial factor is the square of the first term of the binomial factor. For example, the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of x squared plus 3x plus 9. So, ang first term sa trinomial na ito ay yung x squared. And then when you square the first term of the binomial factor, that is x squared. So, x squared is equal to x squared. Next, the quantity of 4a plus b times the quantity of 16a squared minus 4ab plus b squared. So, here, ang first term sa trinomial factor na ito ay yung 16a squared. And then when you square 4a, that is 16a squared. Condition is the middle term of the trinomial factor is a negative of the product of the first term and the second term of the binomial factor. So, the middle term here in this trinomial factor is 3x. So, sabi, when you multiply daw the first term and the second term of the binomial factor, and when you get the negative of it, that is the middle term. So, negative 3 times x, that is negative 3x, times negative, that is positive 3x. Next, for the quantity of 4a plus b times the quantity of 16a squared minus 4ab plus b squared, ang middle term ng trinomial factor na ito ay yung negative 4ab. And when you multiply the first term and the second term of the binomial factor and get the negative of it, that is negative 4ab. Yan. The third and the last condition, the last term of the trinomial factor is the square of the second term of the binomial factor. For example, the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of x squared plus 3x plus 9. So, ang sabi, yung last term daw nung trinomial factor ay yung square nung second term nung binomial factor. So, let us check. The second term of the binomial factor is negative 3. So, when we square that, that is negative 3 times negative 3, that's equal to 9. So, the last term of the trinomial factor is 9. So, that's correct. Next, the quantity of 4a plus b times the quantity of 16a squared minus 4ab plus b squared. So, we're going to square the second term of the binomial factor. So, b squared, and the last term of the trinomial factor is also b squared. So, that is also correct. Or simply in the form of the quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared, and the quantity of x minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared. Now, let us apply this distributive property in finding the product of a binomial and a trinomial. The quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to x times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared. So dito, yung binomial factor ay dinistribute doon sa trinomial. Is equal to x cubed minus x squared y plus x y squared plus x squared y minus x y squared plus y cubed, and that would be x cubed minus x squared y plus x squared y plus xy squared minus xy squared plus y cubed. After simplifying it, we obtain the answer of x cubed plus y cubed. And for the quantity of x minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to x times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared. Ganun din yung ginawa rito. Yung binomial factor, distribute doon sa may trinomial. Then we obtained x cubed plus x squared y plus xy squared minus x squared y minus xy squared minus y cubed, and that would be x cubed plus x squared y plus x squared y minus xy squared minus xy squared minus y cubed. So after simplifying it, we obtain the answer of x cubed minus y cubed. Or simply in the form of the quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared will give us the cube of the first term plus the cube of the second term of the binomial, and the quantity of x minus 2 times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared will give us the cube of the first term minus the cube of the second term of the binomial. Or in symbols, the quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to x cubed minus y cubed. And the quantity of x minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to x cubed minus y cubed. The first example for the product of a binomial and a trinomial. Multiply the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of x squared plus 3x plus 9. So here, instead of distributing the factors of the binomial, we will just get the cube of the first term of the binomial factor minus the second term, or the cube of the second term of the binomial factor. So that would be x cubed minus 3 cubed. By simplifying it, the final answer is x cubed minus 27. Let us now have the second example. Multiply the quantity of 4a plus 5 and the quantity of 16a squared minus 20a plus 25. So again, hindi na natin i-distribute yung binomial factors sa trinomial. Ang gagawin na lang natin, we will just get the cube of the first term of the binomial factor plus the cube of the second term of the binomial factor. So that is quantity 4a cubed plus 5 cubed. When we simplify it, the final answer is equal to 64a cubed plus 125. Let us now wrap up what we have discussed. Product of two binomials. The product of two binomials can be obtained by combining the following: the product of the first terms, the product of the outer terms, the product of the inner terms, and the product of the last terms, or this is commonly called the FOIL method. Product of the sum and difference of two terms. The product of the sum and difference of two terms is the difference between the squares of the two terms, or in symbols, the quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x minus y is equal to x squared minus y squared. Square of a binomial. The square of a binomial is a perfect square trinomial. The product of the square of a binomial is the sum of the following: square of the first terms, twice the product of the first and the second term, and square of the second term. Or in symbols, the quantity of x minus y, quantity squared, is equal to x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. And the quantity of x plus y, quantity squared, is equal to x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Cube of a binomial. The product of the cube of a binomial is the sum of the following: cube of the first term, thrice the product of the square of the first term and the second term, thrice the product of the first term and the square of the second term, and the cube of the second term. Or in symbols, the quantity of x minus y, quantity cube, is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared minus y cubed. And the quantity of x plus y, quantity cube, is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. Product of a binomial and a trinomial. The product of a binomial and a trinomial is the sum of the cube of the first term of the binomial factor and cube of the second term of the binomial factor. Or in symbols, the quantity of x plus y times the quantity of x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to x cubed plus y cubed. Or the quantity of x minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to x cubed minus y cubed. Now that we're done with special products, let us now have the second part of this module, which is problems involving algebraic expressions. The objective in this lesson, the learner should be able to solve the problems involving algebraic expressions. Let's have a brief recap first before we start with the new lesson. Perform the indicated operation. Number 1. The quantity of 9m plus 5n minus 11 plus the quantity of negative 22m minus 10n plus 35. Ang operation natin dito ay addition. Para mas madali nating i-add, i-arrange natin ito vertically. Pagpapantay-pantayin natin yung mga similar terms. So, after mapantay, pwede na natin silang i-add. Start tayo dito sa dulo, negative 11 plus positive 35. Magkaiba sila ng sign, kaya ang gagawin natin ay isusubtract natin sila at susundin yung sign ng mas mataas na value. So, 35 minus 11, that is 24. Positive yung sign kasi mas mataas yung 35, which is positive. Next, positive 5n plus negative 10n. Magkaiba ulit sila ng sign, kaya ang gagawin natin, isusubtract natin sila. At susundin yung mas mataas na value. So, 10n minus 5, that is 5n. Mas mataas yung 10 at ang sign ng 10 ay negative. Kaya the answer is negative 5n. Next, 9m plus negative 22m. Again, Magkaiba sila ng sign, kaya ang gagawin natin ay isusubtract natin sila at susundin yung sign ng mas mataas na value. So, 22 minus 9, that is 13m. Kukunin natin yung sign ng mas mataas na value, which is negative. So, the final answer is negative 13m minus 5n plus 24. Number 2. The quantity of 5x squared minus 8x plus 46 minus the quantity of 3x squared plus 4x minus 12. Ang operation natin dito ay subtraction. Sa pag-subtract ng algebraic expressions, halos parehas lang din siya ng pag-add, katulad ng ginawa natin kanina. Ang una natin gagawin, i-arrange muna natin ito vertically para mas makita natin yung mga terms. Yung mga terms ay i-arrange natin according to their variable. Kailangan yung mga magkakaparehas ay magkakapantay. At yung subtrahend naman natin, ito, iibahin natin yung sign ng bawat terms. So, from negative 12, magiging positive 12. From positive 4x, magiging negative 4x. From positive 3x squared, magiging negative 3x squared. At yung operation na subtraction, gagawin naman nating addition. Ngayon, pwede na natin itong isolve. So, 46 plus 12 is equal to positive 58. Next, negative 8x plus negative 4x, since magkapareha sila ng sign, i-add natin sila at kukopyahin lang natin yung sign. So, the answer is negative 12x. Next, 5x squared plus negative 3x squared. Dito, magkaiba sila ng sign. Pag magkaiba ng sign at ang operation ay addition, papalitan natin ng subtraction. So, 5 minus 3, that is 2, and then copy yung x squared. Positive kasi mas mataas yung 5. So, our final answer is 2x squared minus 12x plus 58. Number 3, the quantity of 5x plus 2 times the quantity of 4x minus 2. So, ang operation dito ay multiplication. Sa pag-multiply ng algebraic expressions, pwede natin gamitin yung FOIL method. So, F means first terms. Ang first terms dito, yung 5x at yung 4x. So, 5x times 4x is equal to 20x squared. Next, outer terms, yun yung 5x at saka yung negative 2. So, 5x times negative 2, that is negative 10x. Inner terms naman, 2 at saka yung 4x. So, 2 times 4x is equal to 8x. Next, last terms. Ang last terms natin ay 2 at yung negative 2. So, 2 times negative 2, that is negative 4. And then, we will combine the answers, then check if there are similar terms. So, when we combine it, that is 20x squared minus 10x plus 8x minus 4. Since yung negative 10x at yung 8x ay similar terms, i-add natin sila. So, negative 10x plus 8x, that is negative 2x. So, our final answer is 20x squared minus 2x minus 4. Let us now have problems involving algebraic expressions. Word problems can also be solved by making use of polynomials in place of numerical quantities. Example number 1 for the problems involving algebraic expressions. The lengths of 3 logs are 4x minus 6 meters, 5x plus 2 meters, and 3x minus 10 meters. Find the sum of their lengths. So first, we will find the given. Lengths of the 3 logs are 4x minus 6 meters, 5x plus 2 meters, and 3x minus 10 meters. Next, what is asked? What is the sum of the lengths of the three logs? Operation to be used is addition. Our equation is 4x minus 6 plus the quantity of 5x plus 2 plus the quantity of 3x minus 10 is equal to n. For the solution, we will arrange the equation vertically. Ia-align natin yung similar terms. So, 4x minus 6, 5x plus 2, plus 3x minus 10. And then, we can now perform the operation. So, negative 6 plus 2, that is negative 4, plus negative 10, that is negative 14. And then 4x plus 5x, that is 9x, plus 3x, that is 12x. The final answer is 12x minus 14 meters. Example number 2. The length of a rectangle is 3b squared plus 6b minus 9, and add the width, which is b plus 12. Find the area of the rectangle. Note that the area of the rectangle is length times width. Given, our length is equal to 3b squared plus 6b minus 9. And our width is b plus 12. What is asked? What is the area of the rectangle? Operation to be used is multiplication. Our equation is area is equal to 3b squared plus 6b minus 9 times b plus 12. And for the solution, a is equal to the quantity of 3b squared plus 6b minus 9 times the quantity of b plus 12. Ang gagawin natin dito, yung binomial factor ay i-distribute natin dito sa trinomial. So, that would be a is equal to b times the quantity of 3b squared plus 6b minus 9 plus 12 times the quantity of 3b squared plus 6b minus 9. Next, b times 3b squared, that is 3b cubed, plus b times 6b, that is 6b squared. b times negative 9, that is negative 9b. And then 12 times 3b squared, that is positive 36b squared. 12 times 6b, that is 72b. And 12 times negative 9, that is negative 108. And then, we will arrange it. Pagsasama-samahin natin yung mga similar terms. And then, isa-simplify natin. After simplifying it, that would be 3b cubed plus 42b squared minus 63b minus 100. So, the final answer is the area of a rectangle is 3b cubed plus 42b squared minus 63b minus 108 square units. Thank you very much for learning with me, mga batang mandunong.